Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to week 4 of the MB podcast.
Alaikum. Quick few announcements. Nothing really new. Trade deadline has passed. Some trades that made a little bit of a splash. Sorry we missed last week's pod. We didn't get to really go in depth with that.
These guys were both in Cancun,
But yeah, trades were cool. Trade deadline has passed, so no trades that are submitted will be approved at this point. Transaction deadline technically hasn't passed. We advertise that it has. The point is, we don't want people to drop. You registered to play. But yeah, if anything happens in emergency, send us an email, northnewjersey@mustabasketball.org, and we will get back to you, inshallah. But first and foremost, not really first now, but foremost, Palestine. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah for everything. Inshallah khair for them. Let's make dua for them. Keep them in your dua and donate generously. We see what's going on now around the world, so inshallah, this is the spark of a new age, inshallah. But besides that, hop into it. Nothing really important.
Is there anything I'm trying to remember? No. Alright, first game was Gaza versus Jerusalem, which is Jihad's team versus Souf's team. The game started off they started off going back and forth, and actually Jerusalem was up 6 at half, and this was actually Jerusalem's first time with a full squad, which Souf was swearing by, yo, once we get a full squad, we're gonna be good. The box score isn't actually accurate because if you add up the numbers, it doesn't actually end up being 54. It ends up being 40 something, and I know for a fact Zayn had a decent game because Mehdi told me Zayn switched onto me and scored 2 straight points. And then someone else told me Zayn switched onto me and scored 2 points. So I'm assuming Zayn's probably owed another 10 points. So let's just say he had 14. Okay, what is it actually? 23, 27, 32, 43, 46. Okay, they're off 8 points. So Zayn probably had 12 points. But yeah, I was paying attention at the start of the game. Malik Zubi hit a 3 to come out. They honestly were looking good. Sinjar hit 2 tough layups, 3 tough layups. But Mehdi was just answering everything that they did. Every single time Sinjar scored or every single time someone hit a tough shot, Mehdi would just come down in the first half and just answer. And he's the one that really kept them in the game. If Mehdi wasn't really... This is honestly Mehdi's first good 3-point shooting game this season. Yeah. So if Mehdi really wasn't going back and forth, Jerusalem probably would have been comfortable and had a decent lead, and then they probably would have been able to pull it out. But yeah, they kept it too close. And then in the second half, Gaza just has too much firepower. And I'm honestly shocked that they only ended with 15 points in the whole half. With Sinjar, Zayn, they have pretty good talent to, only have 15 points in a half.
Especially after scoring 40 in the first.
Exactly.
Yeah, 40 in the first is crazy.
Nice.
I mean, you see their potential. It's just they gotta stay consistent.
We always said the fit is kind of weird with this team because Zayn, Mohanad, Jake, they're all big men. They all kind of like to be in the paint. They're all posting up, so the spacing is a little bit weird. Sinjar's not the greatest shooter. He likes to drive. So honestly, forcing Sinjar to take 6 or 7 threes is a win if you're on defense. Matic Zubi, like we said before, is one of their most important players. He's their only shooter, and he hasn't been great this season. He only took 5 shots, which is
I don't know who is guarding Mehdi. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, he's 6 points, 30% from 3. We need him to pick it up a little bit just for them to really be formidable. But yeah, let's
Wow.
I mean, Mehdi's going stupid the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, Mehdi's going stupid this entire season, bro.
He's averaging 29, 9 on 50% shooting, 36% from the 3. He's killing it.
Yeah, this is crazy numbers right here. And for his team to be 4-0, that's a lot of times you'll see stats are inflated, you're playing with a good team, just super easy. But no, you're the focal point of the offense. Team is 4-0, those are some meaningful stats. Play your game, brother. And Elias showed up as well. 13 points, 3 of 5 from the 3, 4 of 7 from the field. I mean, you have 2 main
He's been
scorers.
pretty consistent every single game. He doesn't do anything special, but he gives you 10 to 11 points a game. Yeah. Raza is the one that's kind of the trump card. You don't know if he's gonna have 15 or he's gonna have 2. But I'm sure even with 3, 6, and 3, he just affects the game a lot because he's a smart player. He brings the ball up. He probably helps Mehdi out get open and stuff. But yeah, Hassan, you wanna add anything?
I'm not seeing nothing to comment on. Did I play at this time or no?
Yeah, you were 7:30.
Because I don't remember anything. Good game, Shabbat.
Raj again, decent game, 7 points. He's been their
I have no clue how this team's 4-0.
He's been their X factor too.
Well,
I think what is Raj averaging double digits? Raj's good. Raj is averaging 8 points on a 53% shooting.
No, that's the main reason this team is good because they're supporting. Obviously,
Bro,
outside of their main scorer,
everybody
their
can
supporting
score.
cast is doing like really well.
And they have 3
What is
ball
I'm
handlers.
a mean hater, bro. That's the problem if I speak, bro. If I speak, I'll be in trouble. You know, Tove, you know that's wrong? If I speak, I'll be in big trouble.
No, where's
I'll tell you later. Okay, we were garbage. 0-4. 0-4.
0-4.
And the last one is 0-4, right?
Yeah.
So, the combined record, you know, this is the problem. You can't speak facts, so I'll get crucified.
Is 1
And
and
1 and what the hell is the math, Amar? You do the math.
3
My math
losses,
is not
4
strong.
That's 15. 1 and 15.
That's the combined record of their
Yeah.
past 4 opponents.
Yeah.
So we have to see.
Once they play an elite team.
We have to, and the problem is next week is a fake elite team, unfortunately.
Nicholas Asian? Wow, Montclair.
Like that's the problem. So now it's like, all right, I would bet on them winning, and then I don't think this is another team. God damn, bro.
Okay, well,
they
could-
shouldn't be
we
4-0
could do the
either.
same exercise
But-
with them.
but-
we could do the
but-
same exercise with them.
if
So
you
that's
really
0-4.
wanted to-
That's 0-4.
That's 0-4.
Yeah, and keep in mind,
But
no,
this
with
is
them,
one team. This is 2-1.
no,
so.
but Adib wasn't there. That
Adib
day.
wasn't there.
And
Bro, these are two teams 4-0. They haven't played
Ali
anything.
Hassan wasn't there when they played Ali Hassan. But
Okay, bro.
yeah, if you
The
do,
combined record was what? Amar? 1 and what?
1 and 15.
Bro,
And
come
the-
on,
and
bro.
the other
I
one
didn't
is
have
3
come,
and
bro.
3
I'm gonna
15.
give you a garbage schedule maker.
if you did
What
want to
the hell is that?
If you did want to like beat Reza or put pressure on them, it's obvious that like the focal point of their offense is Mehdi. So like you probably put someone to just annoy him and pester him all game, and then after that you kind of force him to make passes and hope the supporting cast kicks out. Because as good as they are, it's really easy when Mehdi goes 5 for 8
Who's
and
the
has
guy?
33 points because everybody's so focused on Mehdi that
no,
everybody
no.
else is scoring.
No. Go to their schedule.
But yeah,
We were just looking at that.
No, their schedule. Yeah. I want to know who they play the week after.
They play us in 2 weeks, and they play. So they got
Who's big
That's us.
Okay, fellas. That's their be their first. So week 7 will be their first real game.
it's just like it's
week
like they
5,
said.
What do you mean? They play Mahdi's, and then they play us. So
No,
week
no.
6. Week 6.
I'm
week 6.
not talking about this team. Can you show me Maddie's team schedule?
Oh.
So who's based on?
Baseline is
Adib.
yeah.
Okay, that's a real game.
So
too.
week 6.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll count week 5 too.
They're just really deep. Like they did a good job.
Count
drafting.
week 5.
They did a good
Whatever,
job.
bro.
drafting.
But Big O's not there either. I heard.
Because if you look at their roster,
Right.
it's literally
So that's
8
what you're
legit
doing?
basketball players. Like Yamin, Raza, Mustafa Brown, Monty.
Yeah, and then-
like
and then
it's
you
all
have-
guys like Yamin still hasn't even hit like 2 threes yet in a game. Like just clearly he's able to. And Mustafa Brown's been pretty good off the bench too. So they literally have like relatively no weak links. So you can't really attack anybody too much, and they're pretty good honestly. And yeah,
This is
Mehdi's
one
been
of the
killing.
deeper teams,
Mehdi's
I
been
agree.
killing.
I think this team and Baseline are
Yeah,
two of the
they're the
deepest
two
teams.
like talent wise.
Yeah.
All right, second game was Baysan
Really?
versus Ariha.
Yeah.
Talent wise, like
Just
all
like
8 players, they have 8 capable
like
basketball
no,
players.
like complete liabilities.
Baysan versus Ariha. It's tough to judge this game, like we said, because Adib wasn't there, and like not only does Adib, because offensively we know Adib, 5 for 21, listens to Little Baby. Like I don't know what. You have anything to comment about Little Baby concert?
He's real though. He's.
That's
I
why
don't
he's
like
scared?
that.
You know he might be
But
bigger
he's
LeBron
real.
Glazer
That's
than
why
you.
he's scared.
Bro, I love that.
No, I love it.
He's so cool.
Hmm?
But that is why he's.
Yeah,
scared.
Wow.
but see, typically, if
Is that
Adib was
how
here,
through that? Is that what you're saying?
this is what would happen.
I mean, it's not as bad as Shafiq Adan. He missed Central Jersey for golf again.
Wait, you think golf is worse than going to a concert?
1000%.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that.
Look. I
don't know if I agree with that.
I'm not talking from a haram halal perspective. I'm talking from an entertainment perspective.
Oh, you think you'll have more fun at a concert?
Yeah,
Concert than
1000%.
golf, yeah, I probably
But
agree with
Shaf
that.
is a real golfer. I don't know if
No,
you know.
Chef
I
is
don't
real
care where
golfer
you are, bro.
because
Golf
this is
is
yearly.
so
This is yearly
boring.
tradition for him.
خليه يمشي هذا, bro.
But see, if Adib was here, typically what Adib likes to do is he'll go like 4 for 20 throughout the whole game, and then after that, like in the last 2 minutes, he'll be like,
Hit
"Oh,
the
shoot,
biggest shot
like,
ever."
Yo, I'm actually nice at ball." So then he'll start hitting shots. Just like last week, he couldn't hit a shot, and then after that, 4-point play, and then the week before, it was struggling. They were down 9, and then 2 step back threes. But offensively, they need him, and on top of that, defensively, they need him. Like he's huge defensively for them because he's their second biggest guy other than Salman. So he usually guards the best player, him and Adil, and then he gives Adil the option to help off, which we know Adil is really good at helping off and getting the ratty steals. So, yeah, he also takes away. I'm sorry. He takes away pressure from Adler.
Yeah,
So Adler
that's
can
the
be the
biggest
second option, and then Adler can get those like
That's the
little
biggest
like Isaiah Hartenstein floaters and little rebounds and stuff that he likes to do. And then you look up and it's like, oh, Adler got 18 and 12. But
Yeah, I mean, Adi had beat them by almost 20.
no, they were winning like handily most of the game.
They're honestly like it's so. I think it's the perfect team for someone like Nick. Even though he shot efficiently this game, but say the other games where he's not shooting too efficient. By the way, 20 and 14, great stat line.
Yeah, this is his
Bro,
best game.
Big O and Sedge down there are like they just you're not getting a rebound on them. Bro, I'm
Yeah.
seeing Salman, yes, probably the tallest guy in the league or one of, like trying to get a rebound and bro, just they're relentless. Big O and Sedge, it's so hard to get a rebound over them too.
The thing is, it's tough to play them because they're big and they like play really slow on offense.
Yeah.
So it's like Big O just parks himself in the paint, and then on offense you just have to deal with boxing him out, and on defense you have to just deal with him just standing there like this. And Sage is probably rookie of the year, 100%. Because what is he averaging right now? He's averaging 10.5, 42% shooting. He's almost averaging a double-double, 10.5 and 9.3.
Yeah, 16,
So-
8, 7 of 12 from the field. Great game, brother.
Yeah, and apparently he's a monster defender. I haven't locked in yet, but I mean, considering his size, like if he can move his feet even a little bit, like I'm sure he's a brick wall to get through.
Yeah, I think for people of his stature, like that position, he's a great defender.
But-
obviously the guards will.
The issue with this team will always be like, can they score enough? Because today Nick had a good game, and this is probably their first time scoring over 60 points in the year.
Yeah, I think so too. They're definitely one of the.
Yeah, 58-45. They had 66.
What
the
are
first
they
game.
ranked in point? Huh? 7.
7th, which is mid-tier.
Yeah.
But if they want to be considered one of the elite teams, to me, they probably. I don't know who they're gonna pick up for Mudge. If they pick up somebody for Mudge and it's like someone good, like I heard Raj Patel or somebody like that, I think it would help them a lot.
It would definitely.
But even Splash has been amazing.
Splash
for them,
has been
actually.
amazing. for
Splash
them.
had 13
Amazing.
and 6, and I'm pretty sure he had another game where he scored double digits.
Bro, he's just playing smart.
yeah.
He's playing smart and taking high quality shots.
And they need the ball handler.
yeah.
But yeah.
Baseline, it's hard. It's hard to deal with when you don't have your best player. You don't know, like it ruins the entire like chemistry of the offense, everything that's going
Yeah,
on.
nobody really knows what to do.
Modayan was
Everybody's-
chucking. He was hitting a few, but he was chucking 7 of 21.
Yeah, but Modayan, I seen a clip of you getting stripped by Nick. What the hell is going on, yo? Because now you're feeding Nick into the dilemma of he actually thinks he's DPOY. Because he's like, oh, I'm on the best defensive team, and I'm getting
Are
steals.
they the best defensive team?
I think statistically, yeah.
Who?
They're better than you guys?
Eddie had? Yeah. Eddie
Look, they're one.
43?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but they play bombs. I forgot.
No, but me and Tawfiq were talking about this. We said Baysan has one of the deepest teams, and we were talking about like Omar Khattak, for example. We think like
Anybody else in the
those
league probably
pieces
starts.
need to get more like involved. They need to be more involved, whether it's the team getting them more involved or them themselves getting
Yeah, I
themselves more
agree.
involved. They definitely need to be. By the way, I just want to know. I know this is supposed to be something we said on the last week's podcast, but I wanted to really quickly just mention Zishan's
Oh, wow,
Own bucket.
Zishan, you really thought you were going
Own
to get
goal.
away with it, yo.
own goal. You were there for that, right?
Wow.
No,
It's
that was,
Jamaica.
he was on vacation.
Oh shit, bro! They're playing this
He was
game
telling me
last week.
yesterday, though.
Oh, so you heard about it, yeah.
Bro,
Close as
it
hell
looked
game.
so smooth that I really thought like
We
that was a
all- we
run
all
play.
for a
Like,
second
oh wow,
thought-
nice bucket.
Yeah, we all thought he scored on the right basket.
But
No,
yeah,
he scored
he
for the
scored on
other
the wrong
team.
basket.
You know what it is? You can't. You know, I was like, I don't want to say I almost did something of that thing, but like I was in the game in our game when Joe Capone hit the 2 free throws and we were down 3. I go to the bench and I think we're down 2. If nobody told me we were down 3, I would have took a layup.
J.R. Smith.
Oh well, I would have took a layup because I go, yo, if I get the ball, I'm going for game, bro. I'm hitting a 3, bro. They're gonna we have to.
You
I'm
don't
like,
need some, it's actually pretty hard to pay attention to the scoreboard. Like you got to keep peeping every once in a
Yeah,
while,
yeah.
or you will get caught up in the
You will,
game.
for sure.
Like if you go to an NBA game, you don't know what the score is.
No, hell no.
If you're watching an
Hell
NBA
no.
game, you think it's
Impossible.
you know Nick and Tuck the whole game.
Yeah,
0-0 they're tied.
But I remember the Lakers next game. I thought it was close as hell the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, we're up 20.
The final game.
Final game.
I mean the final game of 7:30
7:30.
and the game of the week. JoJo, the Great White Hope, the Italian Stallion,
Yeah.
White Chocolate himself,
go,
saving Hassan's legacy.
whatever you want to call him. So nasty.
But
Bro, he was garbage. Like,
he's making up for the 3 weeks.
No, the 6 weeks, because now you have to count Millennial too. Wally was garbage there too. He's been garbage for like a month and a half.
But
now.
he told me he's old, so it takes a while for him to
For
have
the juices to
yeah,
have them.
Told me. It takes a while for him to get.
No,
get
he
the legs
like,
under him.
yo, I owed you one. I was like, guy, finally, like now let's get the ball rolling. Let's start.
But
ridiculous.
this was like by no means like one of the easy games, and Hassan and JoJo were just handling.
No,
it.
but we barely.
You guys were down.
We didn't deserve to win.
You guys were losing for.
We lost the whole game.
Yeah,
At the
majority.
start, like
No,
the
we
first
didn't
10,
lead.
yeah, the first
didn't
10
lead
minutes,
the
you
whole
guys were
game.
down double digits, like 15 points at least.
I rewatched. We were down 24-7 or something.
Yeah, I was like, I looked away because I was watching Mehdi's game. I looked back and I was like, nah, no way, Hassan's team is down 17 again. And then, like, you know, if you peek to the right, you'll see Moose, and if he's on the bench and they're losing, he's mad agitated, so he like sits up a little. His foot will start like shaking. I don't know what these dudes are doing, bro. Like, well, they can't play basketball. But yeah, you could talk about your game.
Bro, a really bad defense, honestly. More than anything, we were missing Hobby, so that would have been. We definitely would have been a lot better on defense had he been starting. But well, honestly, it's the main thing. Well, a bad defense. Like it's taken us like so long to score. We don't have easy buckets on
No,
offense, and
not
then
at
they
all.
come down, they score easy buckets,
buckets,
like weekend
yeah.
ones or like a quick fast break layup. Nobody's coming back. Like the first, we went down 15 because nobody's like picking up in transition or like nobody's talking. Like, all right, if you pick up this guy, like you have to tell the guy that was guarding him. You have to say, yo, you go there. You can't just expect the guy to know that. That honestly, and then Joey was killing at first, and it was really both of them. They both were going stupid in the
They've
first
been going
half.
stupid all year. Like every single game, they've lost by 1 or 2 points, literally. Like I don't think there's a game where they haven't by one. They won by 6. They lost by 2. Like they could easily be 4-0, but what's killing them is like I feel like it's a lot of pressure on those two to like make a play every single play, which they can handle. But at the same time, defensively, they're just not a great defensive team.
But even then, like Nabil had 19 points.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
the emergence of Nabil is
Nabil was
huge
torture.
for them
Nabil
because
was
one,
torture.
that's a third person to take some pressure off, and he's honestly extremely skilled, so you can take advantage of it.
The
As
only
long as
thing
you
is-
just keep him smart.
I could argue is that they traded Mido for Idris, and like Idris, when he played me, like in the next game, he hit 3-4 big threes, and Idris was guarding me. So like, we might need more we need more from Mido if he's gonna get traded for Idris, because Idris will give you 9 to 12 points sometimes, and that might be the thing that gets them over the hump.
I completely agree.
But,
I think the only way that trade is really worth it is if Mido lives up to his own talk, and this
The
Mido
Mido
chamber is a real thing, but clearly it's not.
I mean, what kept them in the game was Haifa was up 24-7, and then Hassan went on like a run, where he probably had like 10 of 12 points or something, and then by the end, by halftime, like he had made it somewhat close where it was like at least manageable, and then after that, the second half they just kept chipping away, and then JoJo probably scored like 18 of his 24 points in the second half. Like, JoJo had a lot.
Gotta be.
Because I saw like three ball, maybe the luckiest one I ever seen my whole life.
I don't know how that went in.
Joe-
The pass was
Joe
so nice.
Capone
I
slapped
rewatched
it
it. It
in.
was so beautiful.
So yeah. Is Hashem on this or no? Yeah, Hashem's on there too.
Yeah.
Hashem had a sick
Bro.
pass in the clutch
This is real.
to assist. What?
Yeah, he only shot.
They only both shot only 2 shots.
Oh no, that's
I'm
wrong.
just probably
That's
wrong. I'm
Hashem
just
missed a
definitely
shot.
wrong.
Bro,
Bro, and the beat went 8 for 8. I saw him miss 3 layups.
seriously?
Yeah.
So
Hashem,
like I'm gassing it, but I know he missed
He
a
missed.
layup. Like he didn't go 100%.
Hashem missed a shot.
Haram, don't edit it.
Yeah.
Like let him have his glory. Like
I'm
fellas.
not gonna edit it.
But come on, bro. Like, bro, it's horrible, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on. Like,
Yeah.
this that. Look, they gave Oz a bear. He's missing. Come on, bro.
Haifa's like one of those teams where you don't want to play them because Joe Capone and Azubi could get hot at any minute, and then after that you could lose the game.
I'm not gonna lie, JoJo did a good job at Ennis. Like at the beginning, like he was getting fried. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just because he has a little retardation in him. Like he doesn't understand that if I'm guarding him at half court, there's no need to go over the screen at half. You
Yeah.
can go
He's
under.
having an amazing
Once he
season.
started doing that, making the adjustments, he was playing great on Ennis.
Averaging
like-
23 and a half on 45% shooting, 40% from 3 essentially, and then like the foundation of his scoring is the free throw line. He's shooting 85% again.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been great.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched because we were praying and I couldn't pay attention to the end of your game. I went and I watched it like really quickly. I don't really remember bar for bar like what happened, but I remember JoJo hit the big 3. I remember JoJo had a layup somewhere in there.
The game winning one.
No, that was the N1 you're thinking of.
I don't know. I just remember there was one layup where he just dribbled. I don't know if you drew the attention or what, but he had a wide open layup, and I just couldn't believe the defense held.
That was the end of the game, I think.
Okay, I don't remember.
The last
bar
2
for bar.
points of the game, they were rattled because we got the steal.
Hold
on
on, yo. You were watching while I'm with Sudla?
I'm saying
Yeah,
I went
no.
and I watched the game
Yeah,
back
no, for
on
sure,
the
for
thing.
I'm but
The whole point of me bringing it up was because I couldn't see it
You're
live.
the Mueddin, all
Um,
this.
And then, but by the way, y'all got away with that turnover. That,
No, it was 100%.
No.
Hell no.
You're getting off
Off the video?
The horrible angle.
Nah.
Sadeke.
Nah.
I already told Hassan this at Jamal. The only reason why I think it was actually off of him was because Chris went out of his way to double down and say it was the other way.
Yeah.
Because the first ref said that way.
He said it was for.
The first
Hayfat.
ref was for
Yeah.
Hayfat,
And he came from the other
Chris
side.
came from the other
Yeah.
side and said
Yeah.
that way. So Chris, I mean, unless he like just likes.
And even Nums, I asked him, he goes, "Wallah." He goes, "Bro, I purposely I could have grabbed it, but I left
But
it." 'cause I knew
still,
was
it doesn't
open.
mean anything. Like they just let Jojo walk to the basket.
Yeah,
No, that was devious. I'm not gonna lie. I was
I
back
couldn't believe
because
it.
I was at back court still. I was gonna catch it and go
If
do
you
a
see
move.
the video,
He
Mido
just
is
throws it
guarding.
to him. I was going back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the video. Mido is guarding Hassan.
He, like,
and then
doubled off for some reason.
nobody's touching
Yeah.
Jojo. Like
Like, no
Enes, Joey, they just all left him, and then he just walked to the basket.
Walking
and
to
made
that.
the layup and yeah,
It's
man.
looking like you guys are
But
shooting yourselves in the foot.
That's what they're doing against
Yeah.
Musa's team. They're up maybe like 6-7 points. They have it in the bag and they almost lose. The other one, Enes Heroics hit the LeBron 3 ball in the corner, and then they still lost. Like, bro,
Yeah.
they're right there though. They still have.
Half the season to go.
I was saying they're the best backcourt in the league. Now after the trade, it might be like 1 and 2 coin flip, but like they're elite, bro. Joey's elite, and Enes is elite. All right, the
1 and
fourth
2
game.
coin flip. It's obvious now, bro.
Well, but you guys don't have Mido Chamber because if you really look at it,
Wait.
Mido versus
But
Legion.
now we're getting into science now. So who's the backcourt that we're comparing?
Enes and Joey versus Shaz and Ram.
And then the Chamber, who we comparing?
Chamber versus Chamber.
Who,
Because
wait. Who are the two people we're comparing Chamber wise?
Mido versus Legion.
Magic?
I don't know why.
Magic?
Trying to please the people.
Matt?
And move
Trying to
on
please the
to
people.
Unstoppable force? Magic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Magic? Stop.
Because
Look.
We're
Just-
pushing it now.
look,
Magic?
now if you look at the stats, Legion and Mido had the same exact stats this week.
No, but I could have told you that.
Okay, so what? Listen, I'm all for the fake it till you make it thing. Like, whatever, be delusional till you reach there. But until Mido shows us something, like, come on, bro, we can't just buy him.
I didn't watch any of this game because I was playing, so you guys can tell me how it went. But I'm like so disappointed that my host team is going 4 because they're taking away my credibility. I thought they were gonna be good.
I mean, it was the first half was super close. They were winning the majority of the first half until the very end. Everyone that asked, how do you like the team now? Like, I mean, you could see me, for example. I had 5 turnovers. It just feels a lot like really
I
chaotic.
heard you threw a banging latte, yes.
What were you thinking?
They talk so much.
What were you thinking?
Bro, that's the
it
end
was
of
so
the game.
bad.
Right here,
It
yo.
was so
It's the
bad.
end of the game. It's the end of the game. I knew we won. I'm just trying to get my boys the ball. He was honestly running. He was running baseline. If he just runs faster at whatever angle, he'd be open. But he was
But
running
you
so
didn't.
slow. I was already in the air, so I lobbed it.
Did
But-
he get it onto the rim?
Yeah, he just missed. It was like a regular layup he missed.
So if he has glasses, he probably would have won it.
But whatever. It felt chaotic, but I knew we got to halftime, or even right before halftime, we called a timeout. I went to the huddle. I was like, "Yo, just keep going. We're gonna run them out of the gym. They're not gonna be able to keep up, especially if we keep this going in the second half." And that's exactly what happened. We knew Mahruz was gonna have his way. I mean, it was just a bad matchup.
Yeah, and he's just like Ahmed Shabanker tonight.
Yeah, but it really just felt like it was only him. Whether it was they're not getting everyone else involved, I'm sure Nader took felt like he took less shots.
Got to the line, OD though. Who was
Yeah.
fouling him? Oh, Matic was 4 fouls.
But I mean, and they were just missing shots. Like Omar Hussein 2 of 12, Mo Mustard 1 of 10.
Yeah, bro.
But we were playing good defense. Like we're getting a hand up. It was Mahruz and no one else. So
Omar Hussein started off the season great. He had a banging game, and then ever since the first game, I don't think he's touched double digits. Or no, 8, 12, and 6. Like, which is fine. I don't think he should have 20 a game because they're talented enough for him to get like 14 to 16. But I'm assuming they're just all open looks and he's just missing. So if he is hitting, the games are completely different. And same thing with Mo Mustard. Mo Mustard 1 for 10. I never heard that my whole life.
No, he
did it
airballed
like 2 weeks ago,
one.
no?
He did that like he's been.
didn't he do it
I
like
was
2 weeks ago?
baffled.
He's shooting 25% from 3. He's getting 10 attempts a game. Because I was talking to Mahruz, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm trying my best. Like, I'm trying to get everybody involved. I want everybody to get touches. Like, Nader actually played really well. Like, I'm always dogging on him, but 5 for 11, 13 points. Still can't make a free throw like me, twin. But other than that, he was good. Yeah, the stats don't look bad. I guess they just got.
I think they just have to work together. Like really, like make an effort to work together rather than it's your turn. Like not ISO, but like.
Yeah. Another thing is people were saying like, yeah, Ahmed's team got worse after the trade because they lost their size, so like they don't actually have roles now. They kind of just like traded their depth for talent, which is true. But like almost said, now they have the ability to just push on everybody. Like almost Shazib, Ahmed, they go handle the ball. Once you grab the rebound, outlet, go, and then you have 2 of the best shooters in the league. So it's gonna be really hard for them to. It's gonna be hard for any defense just to set up. Like there's no defense that's just gonna get set to be able to guard them anyway.
And then you have Matic giving us 6 of 8, 3 of
if
4 from the 3.
Matic scores 15
8
points,
rebounds.
like it's basically unstoppable.
It's gonna be like if he's not scoring 15 points, like Ahmed's gonna give us a little more. Like he didn't shoot too well this game.
The one way you can beat them is if you just slowed the pace down and like really just killed them with the bigs. If it was like I guess like a specific team,
But
that's
that's
the
not
only
up
way
to
I see
them.
it happening.
But that's not up to them when we have the ball.
And you guys still out rebounded them, 41 to 33. But take stats with a grain of salt. Yeah.
I agree.
13 steals too. Oh my God, they turned the ball over so much. Who had 5? Almond had 5 steals. Haas.
No, they're juicing them. They're juicing them.
Leading the league in
No real steals right there.
Oh my God.
He might have top 5 fakest steals I've ever seen.
And top 1 best profile pick I ever seen in my whole life too.
Whoa, why is the MBR so high? It went up.
I mean,
7?
3 rebounds a game, 2 steals, 3.3. Starting to cook.
No, I'm impressed.
Triple single, yeah.
I'm impressed.
He only has like 15 games on his career.
Yeah, and he had teardrop floater this game too. The signature.
It was actually tough. I remember seeing it was tough. That crop's not easy.
He didn't mean to make it. It's completely by accident. Okay, what's the next game? Oh,
Yeah, but Janine.
Yefa versus Janine. This is the game I guessed it because
No, yeah.
Adi
Honestly-
Hassan just signs up and gives Sadaka to the week because he doesn't actually.
No,
come.
bro. Honestly, we have to
Bad.
start making a rule against him. Honestly.
But
like,
he only
bro.
missed 2 games. He said he's never seen another game for this.
He told me.
Let's see how
And,
honest
I,
he
and,
is.
told
and,
me-
and me, I'm gonna become a millionaire tomorrow.
They told me he's in like Turkey, which is cool. Like I get it, summer, you know, enjoy yourself. But like, come on, bro. Like these dudes took you 5th pick. Like you already missed 2 games out of the 4. But
Honestly, for what it's worth, you've been playing out of your mind, Habibi.
2 games, yeah.
Seriously,
Really
bro.
good.
Like this team has been getting blown out, and now without Anas there, and he's like basically like by himself. We have a trade, like so many moving parts. Mir Koya showed up, that's good, but like to keep the game this close and to fill up the stat sheet the way you did.
yeah, like we had it at the end. Like we were. It was literally at one point, maybe the last 4 minutes. It was still like a 2-3 point game, and then we just literally ran out of gas. Like there's a clip of Jaime just sitting down on the wall mid game, and he's just like, "Toph, I'm so tired."
Who's he guarding?
He's guarding Gub. Well, no, he was guarding everybody. To be fair to him, like
Damn.
he was
He did a
switching.
horrible job.
He was trying, but it was really Like Marwan got a lot of open looks, and he was just like he was
Yeah,
killing
I
himself
heard.
for missing. Like
I heard.
he typically makes some of those at least. Koya started off first half really well. Koya maybe scored all 15 of his points in the first half, but he kind of they just gassed out, to be honest. Like we didn't have, even me, my arms were jello like the last 8 minutes. I was so tired. And then like credit to Yefa, they just took advantage of it. It was just Amir Charkis deep, deep as a rat, just straight outlet pass, Gub layup. Amir Charkis had 9 free throws. He had 18 points, and he's been really good this season, honestly, very quietly. Deep has been really good this season, very quietly. Idris hit 3 threes in the second half. He was good.
This is the most Shea stat line I've ever seen in my life. 5 of 10.
He-
You're like, oh, how do you score 18 points?
He got like 4 free throws all the way at the end, just like,
Oh, like
'cause we were
garbage?
fouling him, garbage
Nah, I
free
got
throws.
you.
And then he hit
So,
me with
did
his
it miss?
like his signature where he sticks his leg out, and then he got 3 free throws.
Oh,
So
hell,
weak.
man.
So weak.
But Yefa's an interesting team because like in the playoffs, obviously you don't want to see them because Amir Charkis and Deep and them will take defense seriously. But like during the regular season, like depending on their day, I feel like they could just blow out anybody or they could just lose to anybody because defensively, to me, they just get a little bit gassed. And Adam hasn't produced at the level he has last season. I don't think Adam has hit a 3 yet this season.
We are officially checking.
And me and Hassan were calling him insurance.
0 for 5?
He hasn't hit a 3 this season,
Yeah,
I think.
Yep.
So, like, I don't know if we just gave him crazy Hesed, because last season,
Oh my god.
me and Hassan said, like, laser being pointed at Earth, you want insurance salesman taking the shot. But I'm going to cut him some slack.
Wow. 0 for 5. I didn't pay attention
Yeah,
like
bro.
that.
To give the Yafa stat
Played
players their
They
props.
played, man. I mean, bro, Amir's been really good. Like, what's
18, 8, and 5 Amir.
Amir's
16,
averaging
7, 2,
16,
and
5, and 44. The one thing I could say is sometimes Amir gets, like, lost in the game. Like, for him to be so good, like, he should affect the game, I feel like, in a couple different more ways. Like, he could score, like, quiet 16 where you're like, oh, I don't even remember this guy scoring
Bro,
16. That's what I feel like.
Do you know why he's not playing Ruthie with us?
Because
his
past his
dog.
bedtime, 10 p.m.
His dog.
No. He literally said, I can't play basketball 2 days in a row. It's impossible.
I'm
Like,
like
literally-
that. I'm like that
old,
too.
dude.
I don't
He's
know,
old.
but Yeah, but his like my knees.
But nah, they played well, bro.
Magician,
They
bro.
played well.
It hurts.
I couldn't believe
Nah,
it.
I
Bro.
respect it, bro. 2 days in a row.
They
it's
played
tough.
well. They played well. They
You play Wednesday and then play Thursday?
Yeah.
No.
Well, last week we played Tuesday.
I think I'll tear my ACL.
Yeah.
I swear.
and they didn't let up all game. Like Idris was full court pressing me the whole game, and then they would switch to deep full court pressing me. Amir full court pressing me. They did a good job on defense, like they always do. And Gub was great. So yeah, good win for them.
16-10, 8 of 13. That's
Ooh,
great.
wait, I have to highlight. Ahmad Mustafa made 2 layups. Wow, nasty
Block and
work.
pop is
The
back.
doc was literally cooking, yo.
In place of
Because
Kareem wasn't there.
K9
Yep.
was slacking. I
Yep.
don't know what's going
So-
on with him. I think he missed 2 games already.
He gave him all the powers
So
for the
load
game.
management, but nah, Doc was cooking.
Makes sense. Makes
But
sense.
yeah.
I feel that. Khan Yunis versus Deir al-Bada. I feel like this is a little bit of an upset. What do the predictions have?
This was not.
Well, in terms of the
Yeah,
talent,
it was
it's
an
not
upset.
like
but
I'm saying. Yeah.
Ilyas wasn't there.
Logistically.
And as much as we make fun of Ilyas, he's the second most important player on their team because he's the only other guy that can like kind of handle the ball. Like Ihsan and Amir can handle the ball, but like they don't want to bring up the ball every play. Like Ilyas is their point guard. Ilyas sets them up. Ilyas is the only one that can really get to the basket consistently. So to me, Ilyas is a huge miss. But yeah, Amir Hassan out there.
Bro.
No. Amir Hassan legacy performance. Now he was telling me before the game, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to Maine. I can't wait to fish and all this." So maybe he was straight distracted.
Yeah, mind not in the right
He was
place.
not. He was not locked
I
in
feel that. I've been there.
because Mano was out there playing by himself.
It was 10 of 15, 11 rebounds, 21
Yeah.
points.
And Hassan, like, he never played a consistent 2 games his whole life. Impossible. Like, one game he'll have 26, he'll come up and be like, yeah, I was cooking. Next game, 8 points. Only 6'5" guy I ever know my whole life could get 1 rebound in a game. What else? Who else should
I
I
love how
talk
he's like
about?
subtracting 1 from
It's
the
like
numbers. It's like he had 8 points and then 1 rebound. I respect it, honestly.
It's for dramatic effect. It makes it sound worse. I mean, overall, he's having a decent, like his Ihsan type season. Like he's literally on his averages. His average for his career is 15.3, 39%. He's averaging 15.3, 39%. So like, this is just what he is. I just feel like you can get a little bit more out of him, especially with people with the eyes that Mana brings the defense.
He's not passing out.
Oh, you done Mana pass first now?
Stop it. Impossible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you could attract everybody. If you don't pass out, what's the point?
Hamza Shah was good though this game. I watched a little bit. He hit 2 huge threes.
50% from the 3. 11
Yeah,
points.
he hit 50% from 3. Like we said before, this team is make it or break it by the 3 ball. If they're hitting threes, they're great. If they're not hitting threes, they're not too great.
But 3-1 though, it's still good.
Yeah.
There's no Ilyas.
Who did they play, Butler? Can you show me? Do they have any Mickey Mouse games?
Shafi Aitane, no Shafi Aitane.
Oh, they won that game?
By 6.
Yeah, but not by much though.
Then
That's
they
Mickey
beat
Mouse.
the Enazubi by 1 after the Enazubi LeBron 3.
And
Okay,
they
that's
beat,
fair.
And then
they
they
beat
destroyed.
Chargers.
They destroyed the Chargers.
No, they're
No, they're a good team. They're a good team.
That's respectable.
And also, me
I
and
got
Hassan were talking
I got
about
nothing
it.
to say about it.
Me and Hassan were talking about they're a big team too. Like Hassan's 6'5", Mana's 6'5", Amir's big,
Yeah.
Hamza's big.
Yeah.
And
Hamad
Ilyas has a big heart. so.
Modiq.
That man's big head, bro.
And Amir, you're too big to be wearing long sleeves under the jersey. Like you'd be sweating too much for you to do that.
He's got 3 replacements anyway.
On the Khan Yunis side,
Oh, yeah, I'll play that after that.
bro. I mean,
Yeah, you and Amir were going bar for bar. I'm
Wow,
begging.
yo, Yahya 2 for
No,
13.
this is devious. 1 for 11, 2 for 13.
Wow.
Wow.
Musa should have put you in backseat when you guys were driving home. Honestly, for this performance. Yeah.
No, trunk.
What
trunk,
is this?
Trunk,
yo?
trunk.
2 for 13, Yahya. I was just gassing you up last game.
No, that's devious, bro. لا هي خطيرة.
Okay. Bro, if you look at the stats, you're like, yo, that back probably should have won. They shot better.
That's what I'm thinking.
But low key, the free throws they got.
Are you gonna convince me?
What?
No, I can't say it out loud, bro.
I'll do
Wait.
it for you.
If you add it up, is it? Yeah. If you add it up, are they actually good? Because people were telling me Muhammad Asaf had an amazing game, like he was killing. 16, 27, 38, 40, 44. No, this is right. Okay. I guess it's 11 points.
You got the math on lock like that, cuz.
He's honestly doing it faster than me.
Walking
I was
calculator.
Cuz, I'm very impressed. Okay, but if you did all the math and you didn't just say, yeah, it's like near. It's good.
Me, of course, I did all that.
536, 47,
Of course, they're not wearing
49,
jobs.
3.
It's cool.
7 for 12 free throws. Pretty good.
I mean, Musa versus Mana, they didn't cancel out. Like, Mana outplayed him a little bit, but, like, I'm sure I saw Musa hit a couple big free throws at the end to ice the game. So they essentially did their things. Moe is a very, very important piece to their team, even if he doesn't score the ball too efficiently.
Yeah, it's a clear difference.
It's
when
just,
there or
he's
not.
a ball handler.
Yeah.
He takes some pressure off Yahya. Moya seems like he watched the podcast and he listened to me and he had 4 assists, and that's going to be huge for him to. And yeah, man, I mean, it was a good win. It was a good win for Khan Younes. Even without, yeah, it's a very good
big
win.
when you have 2 of your role players going 4 of 6 from the field.
And Zazie has been like elite the last 2 games.
I didn't see him last game.
Last game he had 10 points, 8 rebounds on 5 for 5, and then this game it's 9 points, 6 rebounds.
Yeah, 83% on the season.
Zazie's been elite for them.
No Khalid this week either. He missed last week too.
Yeah, no way. No, he was there last week. Moyed missed last week.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, Jimmy played really well too. 4 for 9. He had 3 threes, 11 points, 3 blocks. Yeah, thanks a lot, Subi. 2 steals, 4 rebounds. Yeah, he played well. They played well. Khan Younes is a good team, obviously, because they have good players. And yeah, that's it.
All right. And last game is Suffolk versus Nazareth.
The return.
Oh, this was the winning side of the trade. Just have to acclimate.
Trade?
Prime Islam.
It's not prime time for that.
Oh.
Suffolk is going to be one of those teams where they're going to keep it close for like 30 to 35 minutes because, to me, they're like pretty good defensively in every single position, and they're so big. It's just, to me, the last 5 minutes, do they have like a definitive scorer that can actually go score the ball to like close the deal?
I think they have a few, honestly. Just none that are like, how do I put it without like being offensive? Like too reliable, consistent offensive talents.
No, they're good players.
Yeah,
They just I don't know if they can create a shot for themselves every single play.
Well, they don't need to.
Like if I look and I'm like, all right, this team has Hassan. Hassan in the last 5 minutes of a game could either double, kick, get an open shot. This team has Ahmad. Ahmad will do whatever.
I agree.
Other team has Anazubi. He will do whatever. This team, they just to me that's what they lack. Like they lack that one guy.
I agree, but I mean, they'll just do it in their own way. You have Islam who's a playmaker; he'll come down and
Definitely.
like whatever, try to create however he can. But then you have Muazzam and Ra'id down low, working down low, setting screens, whatever the case may be, and then you have Hassan Farhad spreading the floor. There's options.
Yeah, I agree.
They could definitely figure something out.
No, I think they can because on defense, Islam, Hassan Farhat, Muazzam, Ra'id, and Ahmad Samna, that's a very good 5 on defense.
Yeah.
And Islam was showing me flashes of that one and one he had where he split, took the bump late.
Couple and ones late.
Very elite. And Hassan Farhat played really well. Hassan Farhat 4 for 9, 7 for 16. Hassan Farhat's like the 2 guard on this team, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's actually very.
2 guard. There's only one 2 guard, buddy. There's only one.
But yeah, honestly, it's a really good showing for Suffolk because Nazareth played well. Like Sal, 20 points, 7 for 12, 6 for 11 from 3. He was on a heater.
Sal might be. I don't know if most improved is a question right now.
Marachali last week had 23. This week he had 12. Adi Sufyan, 6 for 13, 14 points. Like they were all playing really, really well. Shafiq had a relatively quiet game, but it's because everybody else was just feeling it. And then Samih last week went 6 for 7 from 3. This week he didn't even hit a shot. So like, he definitely is capable of hitting shots. Shafiq is also one of those teams like we were talking about with Mehdi's team, just very deep all around. 6, 7 guys that can all play.
Yeah.
Imam is humongous. Like he comes in for 10 minutes and just grabs 9 rebounds. So yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team.
Well, yeah, Nazareth. Yeah, we already established.
They're a solid team.
Yeah.
Like
They're
you'd assume like with Shafiq, they maybe win one of the 2 games that they lose.
Not possible.
And yeah, but they're a very good squad. They're a very good squad. All right, the prediction is Del Badah versus Ahmed Shaban. Oh wow, that's a good game. Mana versus. We were just saying.
We would be playing 7:30.
We were just saying the size is gonna kill you guys. So if the size is gonna kill you guys, Mana's going to be one capitalized.
Honestly, when we made the trade and whatever pushback I had for the trade, and like when I was defending like, oh, we need size, it's literally I'm just thinking like when we play Mana.
And I know Elias is gonna guard Almar.
Bro, you guys be overrated, bro. Put me on for 40 minutes, bro. Wallah, I'm actually serious. Wahat Quran is serious. I'm not trolling.
I don't.
Bro, I'm not trolling. I'm confident.
Mana's not scoring in half court. Mana's scoring off tip-ins and transition layups.
I'm boxing him out.
100%
100% boxing him out. I'm 100. But if I'm God, I'm not doing no offense.
The main matchup of this game is twin versus twin. Amir Hassan versus Ahmed Shaban. Whoever plays better, they win.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you why I don't think they can win. Just because Mana's gonna sit in the paint, so when there's the 3 down screens coming, he has to get out, and he's so lazy he's not gonna get out. And then you have Shazif at the top. He's gonna set a pick and roll. Mana's gonna drop. Shazif is one of 3 players that's gonna shoot the mid range or shoot the 3. You got people that can do it. Like really, seriously, like it's not gonna help that much when he's sitting down there when all the people he's supposed to be guarding can shoot.
And Postbag is coming this game.
Convinced me.
Think about it.
He literally told me he's going one-on-one man the first play. Postbag. Jab. Pull.
Oh my god.
You already know. I should have pulled up the ring camera video while I was doing Tim in the post. You know, I ripped my slide.
Respect.
The Nike slide that blew up in the
Black
post.
one?
Because you were playing defense
Done?
on legit.
Yeah, because we were what? Wallah, I hit him with the Hakeem drop step when you do this and you go like this. I went to plant, Wallah right through the slipper. But I was we played post 2 spots, left side, right side. Wallah first spot 6-0. He didn't touch the ball.
6-0?
Well, he didn't touch the ball. Second spot 6-5 or 6-4. I still won, but he touched the ball.
Like Arp.
It's just my right side. That right side, technically it's the left. When you stand at the top, it's harder to shoot because I'm shooting on my right hand.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys both picked your. I'm gonna pick Manos team.
Take whatever you want, bro.
Second game is Suffolk versus Khan Yunis.
Wow.
I'm a Suffolk believer, but until I see it.
I think the same thing is literally gonna happen. Suffolk is gonna be in the game for the last 5 minutes, and then Moose is just gonna pull it out at the end.
I think they have to use the way they did at the end of the last game. Don't let him have free reign, like he shoots whatever he wants, but let him get big down low. Like let him use his body and his strength against
The
the other
third game, Haifa versus Beisan. Sneaky, I think, very good game again.
This is low-key banging game.
Banging
This is an
game.
amazing game. Haifa is just game of the week every week. I'm about to just stamp it.
Yeah.
By the way, let's do that. If we could do that real quick, like every time when we're predicting, let's choose a game of the week
Yeah.
live,
Yeah.
and then we'll set it as game of the week. And,
Well, there's a lot this week, but yes, I agree. Haifa versus Beisan, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I think Beisan will probably win just off of like depth, but they could probably pull it out.
I think
like
they're gonna win off
Joey and
defense.
them. Yeah, Joey.
I think Beisan got
That's
it. I
cool.
think Haifa just doesn't have. I think it's exactly that.
And
Haifa
Salman
doesn't have the
is
defense either.
smart. Like he knows he's gonna tell them how to guard NS because he's played with them before. Like I think NS will not have a tough time because he'll end up with 20, but like he'll make him work for his buckets. Alright, fourth game, Shafi'i Dana versus Hassan Shaban. Wow,
Another banging game, bro.
it just doesn't get bigger than this, to be honest. Shafi'i Dana, I'm assuming, is bringing out Lebanese headbands for this game. He told me he has 30 coming for Hassan based on the text messages because Moose was
Funny for him, I'm not even about to be
on.
guarded, man.
This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna be honest because Nazareth got some pretty solid defenders.
This
But
is also a very good game.
It's gonna be this. I haven't seen them with
Nazareth
Javier.
has solid defenders.
Like they have solid bodies, yeah.
Yeah, no, they do. I'll just put it this way. I think Hassan will have his way, but everyone else will struggle. This is not the type of team
I
that
haven't seen them play with
defense.
Hobby yet because with Hobby, Hassan's team was good defensively.
We're
Like
way better.
Yeah.
We're garbage on defense.
Hobby, Hobby, Hassan, and
No, I
Hashim
agree,
can.
but that's not what I'm.
Hobby, oh no, all 5 of them in theory can switch everything. Like even Hassan against a big or Hobby against a big, they can hold their own for like 2 seconds until he comes back. Nums comes back. So like defensively, they're gonna be really good. Hassan's teams, it's always if the shooters are gonna hit shots.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know I'm taking Shafi'i Dana though.
Why'd you have to say it like that? I was actually thinking about taking it. I don't know. I think if the role players step up and like
That's all it's
if
been every
JoJo's
game.
if JoJo's hitting again or
And
something.
Perso
you guys
versus
know.
Moose said he's playing 10 minutes this game because he's been getting shots up.
Yeah, he actually has.
I'll take you guys. I'll take you guys. I
Alright.
think you guys have momentum.
Wow.
Well,
Janine
somebody's getting a win
versus
this week.
Jerusalem, yo. How about you guys just go to Soup's house instead?
But we get both. We get someone's getting a win and someone's getting a loss.
Like, Kareem could bring the food from Bite and you guys can just have a Zoom at Soup's house because you guys are not... Like, I know there's going to be 2 people missing in each game because I'm almost positive Singer is not here. Maybe.
Lebanon?
No.
Possibly.
No,
But not
Lebanon.
Nibnan. I think he's just not here. And I'm pretty sure Enes
No,
Najib
no.
is not playing this game still. Because Enes Najib's hamstring is still messed up. So,
And is it Ali Hassan's back this week, right? Yeah, well, he's supposed to be.
assuming.
Yeah.
I low-key might take Jerusalem because Janine doesn't have a real big man. Well, they do. They have Yazin.
Yeah. No, I got.
I think
got
I'm gonna
Jerusalem.
take Jerusalem.
I got
Yeah.
Jerusalem.
No, I'm gonna take Janine.
Yeah, the 4th game was Gaza versus Riyadh, battle of the 4-0s. Big O's not coming to this game, which I think is huge. If Big O was coming to this game, I think Ariha would have had a shot, but without Big O, I think Gaza's gonna win.
Who's besides Mehdi? Who's big on Gaza?
Nobody.
The Afghan, what's his name, bro?
Yes. but,
Ilyas.
Like,
Oh, Ilyas
he's not like
Hassan.
yeah, he's a big. But
Yeah, I got you.
To
No, I
me,
thought Mehdi
Big
was-
O would have sat in the paint, at least annoyed people. But without him, I think Gaza's gonna win.
I agree.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I think that's huge. Yeah, I got it.
And then Sheikh Jada versus Yefa. Sheikh Jada's gonna get their first one
Loki is a good game too.
because it is a good game.
I got shit.
I'm gonna go
too.
to Jordan too.
Yeah.
See.
Amir's gonna text me like, nah, yo, you guys are.
But it's not even hating. It's like, bro, like, we'll see.
I haven't seen anything special out of it yet.
Matthew's leading the league in scoring with 29.
Wait.
Hassan is
Which
second
one's
with-
game of the week, bro?
Oh,
If you could keep
I
in
think
mind
we
voter
could
fatigue,
keep- I
if you
think
could
we
keep
could-
in mind voter fatigue,
What
Who's
has
game
it
of the
been?
league last year?
Haifa was you guys and it was these
Haifa?
two last week.
Okay.
This team got it once.
You could probably play you guys versus Mana. Both 3-1, 4-0 teams.
that's a good game.
Uh,
Any one of these three.
Off the trade.
Any one of these threes is okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Any one of those three. Just pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Is
They're
this
all
one?
good.
Does this have potential or no?
No.
Yeah.
Somebody's missing.
If,
I am
if
asking.
Big O was there, I would have, but he's not. Mehdi is
Alright.
first. Hassan is second in scoring. Mana's leading the league in rebounding. Big Moose is second. Khalid Musbah is still leading the league in assists. Hassan is second. Fursan is third. Hamza Dardi leading the league in steals. Blocks. Mohamed Asaf is leading the league in blocks. Mana is.
Dog, bro, we're messing around, bro. I'm like, what are you doing right now? We call a meeting right now. But call a meeting right now. But what is Subi doing, bro? Bro, Subi is convincing me, bro. I can't, bro. Look, no, but this is how devious it's getting. 1, 2, 3. Bro, the 3 people below him are over 6'5". Each one is over 6'4". And he's shorter than me. Yo, come on, guys.
Mana's 4 double-doubles, so he got double-double every game. Mehdi's leading the league with 6 free throws made a game, which means he's probably getting like 7 to 8 free throws a game. And then Big Moose is leading the league in 3-point field goals made. Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's pretty shocking.
Pretty nice. All right, that's the podcast.
But-
So now.